Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, I had to go direct. I don't know what's up with StreamYard. Thank you. Yes, yes. Thank y'all for joining me and being patient with the technical issues. Now back to the subject at hand. Y'all look, y'all could try to stop me, but I'm not gonna stop. Thumbs up this video. Yes. Okay, the GOAT. Wendy Williams called this out years ago. Okay, we're gonna get into the premiere of Mufasa, starring Beyonce and Blue Ivy. Also, we're gonna get into the backlash. Everybody has an opinion on this latest lawsuit, including myself, which I find the lawsuit to be very incomplete. And if this happened to a child, charges should be filed. Move forward. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere.
It's a disgusting business. That's all I'm going to say.
We learn to pivot.
This is so disgusting that I can't. I think that Jay-Z and Beyonce are master manipulators of the media. What is that? Is that a baby bump? I don't know. What the couple found most difficult to deal with, says another source, was the fact that some of the rumors were being perpetuated by people they considered friends, like talk show host Wendy Williams. Well, first of all, I've never partied with them. I've never been to their house. I don't swim in their pool. Like, we're not friends. The stunt left Beyonce angered beyond belief. That means she watches. Fortunately, one of the TVs in our kitchen has closed captioning, so I'll be able to understand what she says. You know, Beyonce can't talk. You all, Beyonce sounds like she's got a 5th grade education. She can't talk. Guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce. I do, in my mind, believe that Beyonce is very controlling regarding her image. Like, very controlling. Beyonce, what planet do you live on? You can't ban cameras. Everybody's got cell phones with cameras. Respect that. Bow down, B words. You know, a few weeks ago, she was singing at the inauguration. Then she was performing at the Super Bowl. We celebrate. You're on a Pepsi can, for goodness sake. To tell B words to bow down. And then you're saying girls run the world. Beyonce feels overshadowed by Adele. Now you kind of look at him like scoundrels. What won't you do for that damn career? Listen.
Seriously, what would they do? Thumbs up this video. I apologize for my technical issues. Stream, y'all, you will be hearing from me. Ain't no reason why I shouldn't have had sound. Period. The devil is a liar. Yes. The devil is a liar. Okay, so we are going to get into the backlash of Jay-Z and this lawsuit and him clapping back, filing a motion for early dismissal. And like I said, I find it kind of odd because like so much is coming out now, old clips of them talking and things like that on different platforms and stuff. But I feel like Busby planned this. Good morning, Lorena. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Grown Woman. Good morning, D. Smith. Good morning, Chantel. Good morning, Juby Buggin. Good morning, Nephew. Thank you all for joining me. We are having technical issues this morning, so I had to go direct from YouTube. So it's all good. We pivot. We switch it up, okay? Because ain't nothing going to stop our show over here. Please thumbs up this video. Hey, Callie, chill, okay? Look, the noise has been getting louder and louder around Beyonce and Jay-Z's name, okay? And then finally, he was named in a civil lawsuit, which, quite frankly, Knotty Crew, I find it all kind of swanky or whatever and suspicious. The timing of everything. Tasha K just had an interview with Ramir, Jay-Z's alleged son, who's been trying to fight to get a paternity test, and now he has a fraud case against Sean Carter. Okay. So we're going to get into some updates on that. Also, we're going to get into update in the United Healthcare CEO. It looks like they have a suspect in hand. Um, Tina knows. She goes viral. 50 Cent trolls her and things like that. Because she apparently liked a photo about graping, and now she's claiming that she got hacked. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Please thumbs up the video. Like I said, I find the timing all too suspicious when this lawsuit dropped, especially being that the premiere of Mufasa came out, which I feel bad for Blue Ivy because she has to essentially pay for the sins of her parents, you know, when it's probably the biggest debut of her life. Okay. Now Tasha K sat down with Ramir, Jay-Z's alleged son, and had an interview this past week. But he's been trying to get a paternity test. And my thing is, if you really believe you're not the father, then go ahead and get the test. But the thing is, that would make Ramir entitled to the empire. You would say, what's the motive? Her father, Beyonce, wasn't in a lawsuit. No. What's the motive? Why would he be dodging his DNA test? Number one, his mom was underage. Number two, because he would have rights to their fortune. I mean, think about it. All right. Here's a little clip. Shout out to Nicole Everything for this clip.
That Jay-Z is his father for years. In fact, his mother, Wanda, signed an affidavit years before she passed away saying that she had a relationship with Jay and he potentially could be the father of Ramir. Now, the thing that makes this whole case complicated is she was 16 when she was pregnant with Ramir, and Jay-Z was 22 at the time. So if it is true that Jay-Z is her son's father, that would mean that he had relations with her when she was underage. That's not a good look. And it could be Knotty has been alleging that Jay-Z is his father for years.
Okay. So this has been ongoing. I think Ramir is in his 30s now. Okay. And then you have the other alleged child of his, Jay-Z's first daughter, who did an ancestry test and posted it. And after that, she went radio silent. Okay. He also too was avoiding a paternity test. Okay. This is all a mess. This is all a mess. Thumbs up this video. And I'm over people playing in our face, but I looked at the lawsuit with the 13-year-old girl. Shout out to Mems. Shout out to SDW. They all broke down the lawsuit, and I quite frankly find it really, really incomplete. Number one, I'm skeptical. And you could blame that on the Lamishas and the Adrias of the world, okay? These fake victims coming out. And you know, you want to be able to believe the victim. I'm inclined to believe the victim, but when it sounds so far-fetched, a 13-year-old at the VMAs, all of a sudden the limo driver escorts her to a party. It's weird. Like, a 13-year-old looks like a 13-year-old to me. I'm sorry. And you're telling me you didn't question the driver, nor was the driver a part of the lawsuit. And this is my thing. File a police report. Nobody files a police report. Get justice. Even Jay-Z in his rebuttal statement was like, you know, these are heinous crimes. And if this is the fact, go to the authorities. He encouraged it. The other thing I found suspicious about the lawsuit, Tony Busby is using the same pictures over and over again. So there's no real hardcore evidence. These are just words. Yeah, why isn't the driver being questioned? Something is real suspicious, and to upset someone's family like this over baseless accusations, I'm appalled. I mean, it's ignorant. It's ignorant. And Busby better watch his step. Because Jay-Z money is long, honey. Jay-Z money is long. All right. And so then resurface clips are coming up. Sloan Bella, which a lot of people are against Sloan Bella, but she predicted the downfall of Jay-Z would be 2025. Let's get into this clip. I'm not saying I believe her or not or whatever. Y'all make your own assumptions.
There are legal troubles for Jay-Z that come up in November, and they come attached to another person, but not a person that you actually think, which would be P. Diddy spilling the beans as he gets dragged into court. No, it's not P. Diddy. It is somebody else. And I'm kind of swinging around to Justin Bieber. Like, I'm looking at the people up there, and I'm kind of torn between Chris Brown and Justin Bieber. But I'm going the Justin Bieber way here because Bieber is involved in this sideways. Okay, so there's a sideways connection to Bieber, which I'm sure they're all in the industry, different forms of expression, but they're all in the industry. So this makes sense to me. There are legal troubles for.
Okay, so Jay-Z included this in his letter about psychics and stuff, which means he's definitely paying attention. He must have didn't like what I said because he muted my channel. I gotta go on YouTube Studios to find out what's going on. So shout out to Neighborhood Talks for this article. Jay-Z calls out Sloan Bella in his letter talking about fake psychics. These celebrities that pretend to not be on social media lurk the most. Child, yes they do.
And then the government, okay? And it is a government or it is a authoritative takedown of they're switching midline of what they feel people want to hear or what people want to have happen. So they are taking their public people and they are saying, okay, we take these people and we're going to reinvent them so they're more palatable in a different way. Only thing is it's not going to be more palatable. So I am seeing the face of Jay-Z and Beyonce kind of shifting in the next 3 years. So by 2027, they no longer wield the public power that you think they do, and they will have to approach you in a different way. Now, on an energetic level, what I'm being told about Jay-Z is that he has the government, okay?
All right, and so I read this letter to you guys yesterday. In the letter, Jay-Z revealed that Tony Busby attempted to blackmail him and extort money. And he said that this is happening behind the scenes. And he also mentioned the Sloan Bella, the psychic. Ooh, child. So much has happened with this situation. We even have Foxy Brown with a cryptic message in response to the lawsuit. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. She posted to her page, wait. Whatever that means. Now, there's been allegations in regards to Foxy Brown, but Foxy Brown has denied all allegations. Please get these likes up. She has denied all allegations. Okay? Also, Miss Tina Knowles is trending. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. And, of course, 50 Cent is clapping back. She is accused of liking a post about the lawsuit accusing Jay-Z of grape, okay? And 50 said, damn it, ma'am. Mom liked the grape accusations, okay? Now, y'all know 50 been trolling Jay-Z, but Miss Tina Knowles came out with a statement. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Tina Knowles denies liking a post about grape lawsuit against Jay-Z. I don't play about my family. So she posted to her Twitter. She said, I was hacked. And as you all know, I do not play about my family. So if you see something uncharacteristic of me, just know that it is not me. She took the Twitter thumbs up this video. We pushing through. We had a struggle stream this morning. I don't know. Maybe I've been shadow banned because I had no sound on StreamYard. Absolutely. All right. So Jay-Z's lawyer asked judge to speed up the process of the lawsuit against him due to the highly sensitive nature of the matter and the intense media scrutiny it has generated. We respectfully request to be heard on an expedited basis. Ciao. So Jay-Z's lawyers, here it goes, sent a letter to the judge. Let's get into it. Thumbs up this video, please. Dear Honorable Judge Torres, we write on behalf of our client, Sean Carter, concerning the inflammatory allegations made against him in the recent filed amended complaint. Based on the meritless and frivolous accusations, Mr. Carter filed a motion to deny plaintiff's request to proceed anonymously. Number one, they're pushing for the plaintiff to reveal her identity. Okay, same situation with the Diddler case. Pursuant to federal... that's the statute, to dismiss the complaint pursuant of, that's the crime, this morning, due to a highly sensitive nature of the matter and the intense media scrutiny it has generated. We respectfully request to be heard on an expedited basis. For the avoidance of doubt, Mr. Carter is entirely innocent. This is a shakedown. He is not mentioned, referenced, or implicated in any way in the criminal investigation of Mr. Combs. He is neither a target nor a person of interest in that investigation. Hence the reason why he has been so quiet. Adding to the urgency of the matter, attorney Tony Busby has orchestrated a month-long press campaign aimed at inflaming public opinion and escalating the events in real time on social media platforms. Every day in real time, Busby continues to amplify false narratives exploiting the legal process to generate media attention and damage Mr. Carter's reputation. This relentless campaign underscores the need for a fast-track hearing to address these issues promptly and prevent further harm. Plaintiffs' request to proceed anonymously in both procedurally improper and unsupported by the law. Federal Rule of Civil Procedure requires all parties to be named in their pleadings, reflecting the bedrock principle of transparency in judicial proceedings. Plaintiffs has failed to demonstrate any compelling circumstances that would justify an extraordinary departure from the rule. So, speculative and unsubstantiated claims of harm presented by plaintiffs' counsel do not meet the stringent standards required by the Second Circuit and other federal courts to allow pseudonymity. Good morning. Please get these likes up. Furthermore, plaintiff's allegations, coupled with the conduct of her counsel, Anthony Busby, suggest a deliberate attempt to leverage the judicial process to generate unwarranted media attention and pressure Mr. Carter into a settlement. This misuse of legal system undermines both its integrity and Mr. Carter's ability to defend himself effectively. It is critical that plaintiff's identity be disclosed so that Mr. Carter can investigate and respond to the claims fully and fairly. We further note that the timing of the filing coincides with ongoing media coverage of unrelated matters involving Mr. Combs' criminal trial, in which Mr. Busby does not represent victims, underscoring the prejudicial and retaliatory nature plaintiff's claims. The amended complaint appears designed not to seek justice, but rather to amplify substantiated allegations and harm Mr. Carter's reputation by Anthony Busby. Allowing the plaintiff to proceed anonymously will deny Mr. Carter the fundamental rights that confront his accusers while simultaneously enabling plaintiff and her counsel to conduct a trial by media. Given these circumstances, we respectfully urge the court to deny plaintiff's request to proceed anonymously and dismiss the complaint pursuant Rule 12b-1. This matter is the utmost importance. We request an expedite hearing to address the significant procedural and substantive issues. Ciao. Jay-Z is not playing. And I hope this girl ready. Because Jay-Z not going out without a fight. He is not going out without a fight. Mm-hmm. And we all know they use the media to manipulate and things like that, but I find the timing of all this very odd, okay? And I also find that the lawsuit is kind of like a Swiss cheese version. Like, you snuck out of your house at 13. All these crazy things happen. You got rugged, you got gang raped, and things like that. You finally got away. You call your father and he doesn't file any charges. I just find it weird. Like, because as a parent, if my kid came back shooken up and violated like that, I would be my first stop is the authorities. That's my first stop. All right. So this comes on, there's been a lot of noise buzzing. We have Mia, which I've been waiting for this. She been putting Jay-Z on blast for a while. She took to Twitter a while ago and said Jay-Z was interfering with her custody case because he is in cahoots with her billionaire baby daddy, okay? Here recently, she's making accusations about plastic surgery and things like that in the industry. Let's hear what she has to say.
Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. So their argument of Maya's fucking insecure, that's why she needs to fucking massage her ego, fails because you turn around and ask them, what women do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around you? All of them have. I'm the only one who didn't, which already proves the fact it's not insecurity. Because if I was insecure, I would have done that 100 times over. Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do...
Okay, shout out to Live Bites for these clips. Here
I find it difficult that when people make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce. Because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm fucking... coming for everyone now. And even Adele, because she's retired now, but her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager who is her manager. She signed to XL because of me. Nick Huggett was my A&R who signed her. And bitch, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. And I'm sick and tired of all of these fucking women who don't want to give respect to me because I'm a brown woman in music. I can name the list of all the people. Beyonce herself changed her career to becoming more radical and radicalized and politicized after Borders. You can check your timeline. But she will never say, oh, MIA inspires me. She will never say that. 15 years ago, while Adele was on the podium thanking Beyonce and I had to talk about the genocide, is because the purpose was to tell you about genocides that are happening now. So I had to be like, you know what? Let that bitch thank Beyonce, because that's not my battle right now. Jimmy Iovine never fucking cared about fucking streaming or digital music and digital distribution before he met me. Diplo didn't think about Major Lazer before me. Dave didn't think about Diplo before me. Beyonce didn't think about politics before me. And that's true. I find it difficult that when people make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce.
And she's right. Let me see if I can find that clip. Like, she's right. Thumbs up the video. Nephew. Jag liar wrong. What she does is she still talks to people inside of the industry. She really does. And she takes information from the internet and she creates stories. And she has no proof. No proof whatsoever. Even Tiffany Red has something to say about the incident, saying like, oh, you act like 13-year-olds don't sneak out and things like that. I mean, I just find her parents to be quite negligent, if you ask me, if that were the case. But it's just like, where's the proof? Where's the police report that this happened? Please thumbs up the video. Yeah, all the parents are negligent. And nephews, not to say that, because even Jaguar's family, they said she'll give you a drop of the truth, and then the rest will be lies surrounding it. Like, and she's never presenting any proof at all. And I think it's something to be said about people who come out here and make all these accusations and they don't produce receipts. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it because you take away from the real victims at hand. Let me see. I think it was Nicole Everything that had it. The kid could have been a runaway. You are absolutely right. Mm. Beyonce, oh, she admitted to her dad that she lied about her whereabouts. Yes, in the end she did. But dad didn't file a police report. Don't y'all find it like that's the first thing I would have did as a parent? Why isn't there a police report? All right, and while I look for this clip, let's hear what Charlamagne the Rapist has to say.
Because Jay-Z went on and filed a suit, an extortion suit against Busby. They're basically saying all of that is going to show y'all what we've been saying. That this is all just a publicity stunt. Mm-hmm. These are people chasing dollars.
Well, good for Hov. I'm glad Jay-Z responded just like that because this has been going on for too long. It is a grift. These accusers go to these lawyers with all these salacious claims. The lawyer will put more sauce on the salacious claims. They reach out to your team and say, if you don't settle with us, we're going to go public with these claims. They'll tell you that they're going to hold a press conference. We're going to do interviews. And a lot of people settle because they don't want the bad press.
Where they don't have the money
It happens all the time. And like you said, the problem is it's very expensive, right? When you get these civil suits, it's very expensive. And like Charlamagne said, you'll go to the press.
Yep.
They'll make these press conference. And what they want to do is they want to make sure that you lose money. They want to make sure that you lose endorsements, lose sponsorships, lose everything. And so you get to the point where you be like, you know what, let me just pay them off and get away from them. But Jay got enough to say, look, I'm going to fight this all the way now.
Because Jay-Z went on and filed a suit, an extortion suit against Busby. They're basically...
All right, spoken from the scammer in the Chester, okay? Like, come on now. Come on now, y'all. At the end of the day, I do believe this is somewhat of a shakedown. I really do believe that in my heart of hearts, because why aren't you working with the authorities, especially because there's new laws to protect minors who weren't able to bring charges or their families did not bring charges. So why not go to the authorities first? And to me, Jay-Z is responding like an innocent person would. To me. And he has to push back to protect his name. That's how I feel. But I attribute all this mess to all these fake victims coming out here. Even Jaguar says she's a victim of Diddy and he locked her up. Like, it's just all foolishness. It's all foolishness, and I feel bad for the real victims out there, because this is why people don't believe them. And you can thank the Lamishas and the Jaguars for all basically taking away from the real victims, so that they can get a cash grab. Because if you ask me, they all on rugs. They all got mental instability going on. And it's just sad. It's just really, really, really sad. All right. So, on the tail end of this, we had the premiere of Mufasa. The statement was ready weeks ago. Whose statement? Jay-Z statement? Him and his team had a time to come up with a good response. Jay-Z had time to prepare after Diddy went down. Right. I agree. He been preparing this for weeks. That's why he been quiet. Because they sent a demand letter. Busby sent a demand letter. And I just really feel like you shouldn't shake people's homes up unless you have proof. Seriously. Y'all see Brandy Glanville? Her whole face like collapsed. Ciao. Can I say I'm just so sick of the baddies? Sick of them. Hate that show. And I know they trending and stuff like that, but I just can't stand like what that show stands for. And then a lot of people may say, "Oh, they trying to take another black man down." Look, Harvey Weinstein was like, okay, what's the cowboy, the country music star, Garth Brooks? He had a lawsuit against him, Abercrombie and Fitch. So I don't want to hear that they taking a black man down. Okay. Whew. All right, let's get into the premiere because Blue Ivy looked freaking gorgeous. And shout out to USA Today. He's definitely innocent until proven guilty. But why, if you go over to Unwind with Tasha K and look at that interview, you know, y'all need to understand, like, these celebrities, they be paying off judges, everything. Look at Wendy Williams and her conservatorship, how that happened. You know what I'm saying? Why avoid the test? Take it in private. Shut them up. Why let it go on this long? And I really, really feel like it has something to do with Ramir inheriting any of his billions. I really do. So Beyonce, Jay-Z, Blue Ivy Carvey attend Mufasa, the Lion King premiere. All right. Yes, they want to destroy Blue Ivy moment. That's the whole other, because I find the timing quite odd. Seriously. So after a bombshell lawsuit against Jay-Z alleging rape, the rapper stepped out on Monday in support of his daughter Blue Ivy Carter performance in Disney Mufasa, The Lion King. The music mogul left appeared with wife Beyonce Center and Blue Ivy for the film's world premiere at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, California on December 9th. All right. And so there's tons of photos. Okay. Let's see. Blue Ivy looks gorgeous in her ball gown. I love the color on her. It's sad. It's sad. So Beyonce also was in it. Beyonce played Kiara. Let me see. And I was, because I went to the movies last night. I finally saw Wicked. So Blue Ivy plays Kiara, excuse me, and Beyonce plays Nyla. And I think this is an awesome opportunity. I saw the trailer. I would like to go see it. I've seen Lion King on Broadway and things like that. Good morning, good morning. And so I just love this for her. I think it's the perfect role for her. I saw Wicked, y'all, last night, finally. But they just look like proud parents. Here's some close-ups. Shout out to the Shade Room for these clips. Shout out to Bass Groove for that for those clips. Shout out to the neighbor. Of course, 50 Cent got a troll, okay? 50, this is a child's premiere. Why are you trolling this situation? He says, Jay said, they said, I blank a kid. Everybody get dressed. We going to see Mustafa. He's annoying sometimes. But I can't wait to see. He looks like a proud father. She looks gorgeous. Congratulations to Blue Ivy. I love this for her, and I just really feel bad that it was so much negative press about her father before this actually premiered. And you're right, Couture Bay, he didn't raise his son, so why would you infringe on this child's like big moment? And I just think that's a even a low for 50 Cent. Seriously, like I'm over it. I'm over it. So they're gonna duke it out in court. I'm looking forward to seeing how this all pans out. But I don't want to hear people driving this narrative that it's an attack on black billionaires. Unfortunately, I really feel like right now, from what I can say, because I reserve the right to change my mind later. For right now, it's looking like Jay-Z is guilty by association with the diddler, and I feel like they was gonna try to do anything to tie him into this situation. They just couldn't leave well enough alone because they feel like he had to have known something was going on, you know. And they really feel like it's because they are best friends. But quite frankly, I never heard Jay-Z say that. I heard Diddy say that. Y'all let me know. Okay, they wouldn't attack if it wasn't any damage done. And I have to say, they need to file charges. I'm sorry, they need to file charges. I don't know why that wasn't done first. Especially dealing with a minor. Are you kidding me? File charges. Ooh, child. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But I'm really, really proud of Blue Ivy. So old clips, a lot of old clips are coming up in regards to Beyonce. One being Aretha Franklin speaking on her.
Yeah, Beyonce. Incredible voice. I love Beyonce.
I just want to thank you for motivating the world to become a better place.
I adore you, and I want you to be my mummy, all right? You clearly are the artist of our lives. I love you, Beyonce. Of course, you know that. I love Beyonce. Is she on your album? I had to close my eyes, just like.
I know.
What entertainer in your music industry do you think has the same staying power?
Beyonce.
Who is the more iconic singer, Beyonce or Adele? 3, 2, 1.
Beyonce. Beyonce is a hard worker.
Yeah, Beyonce.
That's the clip I was looking for.
I love Beyonce.
You know what? Beyonce does work hard, okay? And I think they do anything to try to drag her, and things like that instead of letting her just be. Instead of letting her just be, okay? So that's what Maya was talking about. Everybody's thinking Beyonce. Everybody thinks Beyonce. What the F? You know, she does give me bitter vibes. She does give me bitter vibes. And she's another one. Show us the proof that all of this is going on. Yes, they are loving this bad press, okay? All right, before we move on, congratulations to Blue Ivy. Wish her the best. I'm going to go see the movie. I love the graphics. Now, as far as Wicked, my only complaint, it was way too long. And we did the last show, the 9:45 show, child. We didn't get out of there until 1 o'clock. That's my only complaint. It was way too long, but I love what we loved about it is now you finally get the full story of what happened between the Wicked Witch of the East and the Wicked Witch of the West and how it all came about and developed. But ultimately, it was a great production. Like, I wish I would have saw it on Broadway when it was out. Yeah, and that's just part one. But child, I was like fighting. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have smoked before I went in here, but you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But yeah, it was just too long. That's it. But it was great. The production, the music, the dance, choreography, the costumes, everything was great. I know. I would like to see it on Broadway. I think it'll bring it to a whole nother level. Just like The Lion King. I love The Lion King on Broadway. I love The Color Purple on Broadway. I even love Aida on Broadway. Hmm. All right. Thumbs up this video. Okay. What movie is this from? Okay, that is I believe that's what's that, Wanye? I think those are his boys. Yes, you got it. Lean on Me. I love Lean on Me, okay? Because number one, it took place in Jersey and Patterson, okay? But that is a classic movie, and they killed. That's one of my favorite parts when they in the bathroom and they get busted by the choir director and they start singing. What was the name of the group? Forest something. Whatever. With the Jerry curls and everything. Lean on Me. Yes. Yes. See, them technical difficulties got me all thrown up this morning. All right, let's get into Cardi B. She recently was trending because she is beefing with a producer, an ex-producer, and she came on live. Her mouth is so filthy, like I just can't even demonetize myself like that. But she came on live bashing them, basically like, you don't work for me. The money's not supposed to come from me, and this producer's been going off. Let me see. Where's the album? I saw it on Broadway. It was so good. Okay, Juby Buggin, you saw it on Broadway? Love that. All right. Let's get into it. Here we go. Cardi B, You Up. Let me hold on. Do I wanna? Thumbs up this video. Okay. Now, she came to the internet because he came to the internet. Sure did. I'm so tired of these people like trying to spin narratives. Like, take it up in court. What is coming to the internet going to do? Y'all let me know. I'm so tired of everybody airing their grievances on the internet, on Beyonce's internet. Like, that's going to do something. Go to freaking court. That's what you need to do. But it's more important that they tarnish someone's reputation. That's what it gives. Is this it? Here it is. Hold on.
How did Cardi get signed to Atlantic Records? How? What music did the record label was listening to that made them want to cough up $2.5 million with a $5,000 cash advance? What type of music could do that for any artist nowadays? If she got signed in 2017, Bodak came out later that year, right? How did she get signed to Atlantic? What music did Atlantic listen to that gave her a deal? Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 2. Who did that? They wanted to sign her. She got signed in the middle of her second mixtape. We ain't even finished this shit, and they signed. So tell me, how Swift don't have nothing to do with it? Please tell me. Then this is for everybody else that's lost. You could help me understand. How doesn't Swift have nothing to do with it? I want her to tell you her story of how she came in Atlantic. The main reason why it's not about the money too. This is why. The main fucking reason. I could have been about the money when this happened. You know what I mean? Listen, her deal was unheard of at that time. Unheard of. You know what I'm trying to say? $500K up front type shit.
Hey, Be More Shorty, you have a blessed, beautiful day. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for tolerating my struggle stream this morning. I don't know what is up with it, but I will be getting with StreamYard after this live. All right, so this Cardi B ex-producer Swift, he wants some type of credit. Oh my God.
You know how much I got out of that? And this is off of stuff that I produced. I wrote. Zero. Everybody bust that down. But guess what? I still ain't going no rampage. I ain't going on Instagram.
But you come live.
I ain't whine, set horse, and I'm gonna wait my time. You feel me? I ain't gonna worry about no payments right now. I'm gonna just keep writing these songs. I'm gonna keep writing the beats. Cause I see that the team is winning, and I know that's gonna be me one day. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Nah, let me just keep going. Let me keep pushing, keep writing, keep making these beats, keep going. You feel me? It got so crazy. I had my whole team mad at me. My whole fucking team mad at me. Everybody was mad at me because I was putting so much energy into this situation, and they didn't understand. They like, yo, what's up? When are you gonna get paid? Like, da-da-da. And I'm just telling everybody, like, oh, fall back. They got me, they good. And then look, guess what? In the end, look what happened. How did Cardi get signed to Atlantic Records? How? What music did the record label was listening to that made them want to cough up
He sound real bitter. And, sir, where's your accountability for not handling your business? Okay? Where's your accountability? Because you should have got things in writing if you wanted to be compensated. I'm so tired of these mofos coming out here mad bitter because they didn't handle their business. You volunteered. Right, Tarsha. You volunteered, sir. You volunteered. That's your bad. Okay? How was that Cardi fault? Because Cardi got paid. I think this is...
You believe everything. Shut the fuck up. Like you believe everything that you see on the fucking internet, bitch. You see me? I've even been working for a whole year, and you fucking out here believing what the fuck you see on the internet. Have you seen me working for a whole year? Have you been seeing me make a show? So why the fuck is you talking about all I see when I see this shit is with you? You told me you was gonna help me. Shut up, nigga. I have to fucking feed all my 3 kids. I have fucking big bills, nigga, that nobody helped me with but myself. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Cardi went in. She went in, okay? Let me see. And you know what? I really feel like she shouldn't even gave him no energy at all. Like, if you feel that bad, Ninja, take me to court. Period. But she went in. So she goes on to say, you crying about an effing mixtape that's making crumbs, she said, referencing Swift's contribution to her Gangsta Itch music project, including tracks like Forever and Pull Up. In an effort to silence the back and forth, Cardi didn't hold back her critiques of Swift's work. She said, yes, I told you I was going to work with you again. Guess what? I haven't, because I don't like your effing beats. I don't like them. I don't like your music, she declared. You keep chasing something that is not going to happen. And now I'm never going to work with you again. Yep, she said that. She said that, okay? So, I mean, he just giving bitter. Like, take it to court. I'm so tired of people trying to expose artists for their lack of handling their business. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. And so now it's giving that you mad because you see her glow up and you want a piece of her pie. You sound like a bitter baby mama. You really, really do. Swift, go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. This is like a desperate attempt for a money grab, okay? All right, so that's the Cardi B news. And I say, Cardi, don't give these ninjas no energy. Don't give these ninjas none of your energy. That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what they want, okay? Next, we're going to get into, there has been updates in the United Healthcare CEO assassination. That's what we call it. They have identified that man. Shout out to the Shade Room. Here you go. Big smile. Privilege. Look at it. That's what privilege look like. That's what privilege looks like. Shout out to the Shade Room, okay? The New York Police Department have taken 26-year-old Luigi Mangione as a person of interest in connection to the fatal Blickian of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. So according to ABC News, he was on a Greyhound bus traveling through Atona on Monday morning, sources said, when he got off and walked into a McDonald's where a witness recognized him from the images of the suspect circulated by police. Mangione, I think it's Mangione, was sitting and eating when a McDonald's employees reported him. And during a news conference on Monday, New York City Mayor Eric Adams said that because of these details, officials believe they have a strong person of interest. He matches the description, the person we're looking for, Adams said. Yeah, but did y'all arrest him? Yeah. Yes, they did. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Suspected United Healthcare CEO shooter identified as Luigi Mangione. The alleged shooter has been identified. Let me see. Suspect in United Healthcare shooting taken into custody after being recognized at McDonald's. Okay? So they have him in custody and questioning him. We'll see what happens. I'll keep my eye on it. He looks similar. He looked like a cute little Italian boy. Wow. Somebody from his family must have got denied or something. Right. What's the connection? That's what I want to know. I want to know the motive, Tarshella. That's like what is burning me. That is what's burning me up. All right, update really quick. Remember this man, Daniel Penny, filed. He was a Michael Jackson interpreter. And he was choked out by this guy, Daniel Penny. Well, he was found not guilty of criminally negligent homicide in the chokehold death of Jordan Neely. That's his name, Jordan Neely. And the family is outraged. Shout out to Gossip in the City for this, because I remember this happening. I believe it happened on a New York City subway.
Vigilantes.
That's right.
People want to jump up and choke us and kill us for being loud. How about we do the same when they attempt to oppress us?
Right.
I'm tired.
Tired.
I know y'all looking for us to be like, oh, go and march. Go and march. No. This weekend, I want you to hold a community event everywhere from the Bronx to Houston to Seattle to Florida. Black people hold community events and talk about what you need. Everybody else has vigilantes.
He's right. Like, what gives anybody the right to take your life? Justice for Jordan. Seriously, I just wanted to highlight that on my channel because they allowed to use unnecessary force on us, even though they're not trained and things like that. And this man had a mental illness. Like, what gives someone the right to just make a decision? He didn't have to kill him. He could have just held him until the police came. I'm over it. I'm over it. You know who else I'm over? Jamie Foxx, too. With this fake news. And I'm not even going to talk about it. Because, like, either it is or it is. Like, people be trolling just to get clicks and views to whatever projects they working on. And I'm tired of these people playing in my face. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta blow my nose. All right. Speaking of standing on business as a man, as a potential father, I want to highlight Ronnie Doe and what's going on with him. And I wish more men will step up like him and things like that. And I see a lot of internet trickery going on. And his main goal is to just establish paternity. He doesn't care about the fame, the clout, or anything. He wants to save Junior. Okay, now he's been sitting on several platforms. I know there's they tried to accuse him of posting fake paternity tests and things like that. And people, because a lot of people are Christian, hardhead, rock tart, Christianimal supporters. At the end of the day, what they're not seeing is a child is suffering in the process because this woman is so addicted to clout and fame. She don't care what happened to that baby. Now, one of the first platforms he sat on was Tasha K.
Like, I could still see the kid in you, like the innocent kid in you, but then I could still see you're struggling between two worlds, like being a grown man, or am I allowed to cry? You feel like you want to cry sometimes?
Sometimes.
I want to leave you with this, though. How can I put this? I can see and feel that you're struggling between two worlds. And the social media stuff can create what we feel is a reality, but it's really not, you know? Because God gave you a second chance for a reason, right? And if the baby is not yours, and even if the baby is yours, Ronnie, you're a good person. You come from a good family. I've spoken to your mom, your auntie. Don't go backwards. I don't even want you to find out if the baby is yours because I feel like it's going to take you down a path that, and since you already got like one charge, you may end up getting another because of the role that you're in.
Police, bitch. Excuse me. I need you out the...
And I just really feel like Krishan is trying to set Ronnie up. Why? To cover up what we all know is that he's possibly the father, and she wants to stay attached to Blueface because that's where all the clout is at. You know, and Blueface is in there having a good old time. He got multiple women, okay? Ronnie also sat on, what's this platform?
The best of luck with the situation, man. And
TFTV.
If it's worth anything, man, you know, seeing you in person and hearing you in person, I feel like you're a genuine dude. I don't see no clout chasing whatsoever, man. And I hope, you know, everything work out regardless if Junior's yours or not, man. But we appreciate you sliding through. Yeah, man, we're going to definitely get you back up here. We're going to definitely get some more work in. Tell the people they can find you.
Yeah, man, I'm on YouTube at Prophet Ronnie. I'm on Instagram at Ronnie.dope.
Let me tell you, Ronnie has not changed his story from the very beginning. And I really, really feel like this young man is in pain, okay? So Ronnie has been posting to his page. Please go over to his page and subscribe. And I showed you a snippet of one of his lives the other day, and I found the full snippet. Let me see. Here it is. All right, so shout out to Ronnie Doe is live. This is this man's life this girl is playing with. This man has been through so much behind Krishan, from catching a body, having to go to prison. He beat the body on like a self-defense charge and things like that. But you all know, like, once someone does a deed like that of deleting someone, it does something to you mentally. Krishan completely abandoned this man, and Ronnie was there for her. When she was homeless, he took care of her, made sure she got back and forth to school and things like that. Ronnie stood on business when it came to being her man. You know, he explained in that last interview that I showed you, like, how when he came home, like, he needed to take a break. Because Krishan is so clingy. She want to be up under you 24/7. And to me, that's because she's insecure or whatever. So he said he needed to take a step back to get himself together. What people aren't realizing, like, just when, because he said this, he said, you know, in me taking that break, she ended up attaching herself to Blue, trying to replace what we had. And he said, I had to come to the realization that I lost my girl, but I had to get me together. He was like, I couldn't provide for her. I had to get my mind right so that I could get back to working and everything. But people, y'all playing with this man's life, and he really has Junior's best interest at heart and stuff like that. Y'all not realizing that this man is hurting. Hurting. And it's just like people they lost compassion and empathy. And I wish a lot more men will step up for their children the way Ronnie is trying to. But he's dealing with a degenerate that comes from a toxic lineage. Okay? And so she is going to deflect, distract every chance she could. Here we go.
I can't play music and drive. I can't play my own shit now.
Hashtag save Junior. That's what it's about.
Alright, bro.
And he probably be the only one that can help him.
Hold on, I got something. Hold up, bro. Put this phone on the charger. Once I get my charger, we good to go, y'all. Hold up. Bear with me. Hold up.
Y'all, what's going on? Peace and blessings to everybody, man. It's another day, another beautiful day out here. It feels lovely in Maryland today, so just want to ups for that. Today, I just want to do a little recap and see about how everybody feel about my conversation that I had with Carlissa. Did anybody get a chance to see the words that I exchanged?
I showed y'all that live with him and Carlissa yesterday. You could see the pain in Ronnie's voice. You could hear it. You could feel it. And he's like, y'all don't care. It's a baby involved. He's a human being. All y'all care about is getting the money off of it. And he knows it's a strong possibility that it could be his. And I'm telling y'all, the main reason why that girl is running from the DNA test, number one, she don't want to detach from Blueface. Even though he got a bunch of women that he dealing with while he is locked up, okay? You still ain't that chick for him. All right? Number two, could it be other potential fathers? Like, do we have a Maury Povich situation? You know what I'm saying? I mean, her ex-best friend, Janet, just confirmed that she slept with Offset. Okay? Blueface also said that she had 10 partners. The girl is a Jezebel. And I wish people would realize it. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have the potential to change. What I'm saying is until she does right by that baby, nothing good is going to happen for Krishan. I promise you that.
And Carlissa. So me and Carlissa had an exchange of words with one another, and I feel like it was good. I feel like we still got some ground to cover. I definitely think we got off to a good start, though. I've been stressing out, y'all. This whole situation's been a lot. It's been overwhelming, and it's been eating me up. A lot of people think I'm doing it for clout. A lot of people think I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. My intentions are to establish paternity for Junior. You get what I'm saying? And if y'all feel like paternity has already been established, then that's not necessary. Then I just want the results revealed. And I don't feel like I'm wrong for that. And I don't feel like...
If he knows he was sleeping with her around that time frame that the doctor let us know, the last 2 weeks of December and the first 2 weeks of January, which he said he slept with her on Blue's birthday, he has every right to demand a paternity test. He's not wrong for that. And what pisses me off about Krishan's older sisters, they feed into her narrative rather than do what's right for that baby. And Junior has the right to know who his biological father is.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that anybody has to do anything, because Rock is completely entitled to whatever decision, she decides, because that's her child. You get what I'm saying? However, if Blue is not sure he's the biological father, if his mother, Carlissa, is not sure that she's the biological granny, why can't I get a blood test? And why am I a clout chaser and all of these other things for trying to do that? Like, I'm honestly curious, and like, I'm trying to be sympathetic and aware of everybody's feelings and how different people may feel, but I don't really feel like anybody's like keeping me in mind. I feel like people are disregarding my concerns. And
Ronnie, we support you over here at the Knotty Love Movement, and I sent him a message, because I feel everything, a real man, these are natural emotions a real man will have when it comes to their child, and they can mentally diminish you. You know what I mean? Especially when you worried about the conditions your child is in. Look at her family lineage. It's not a healthy one. They're very toxic. Everybody has CPS charges on them. He's going to get into that. All right. Ronnie, you keep your foot on their neck because eventually they're going to have to bend to the law. I don't care how much protection they think they have.
People are trying to play on my intelligence, and I don't really appreciate it for real. Like, I'm actually like offended by it. So I don't know. It's a lot. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it though. I'm learning that everything is not what it seems. I'm learning that everybody don't mess with you the way you mess with them. So I'm just glad that God loves me enough that He's been revealing everybody's character to me prior to whatever else He has in store for me. Because there's a lot of people that I have love and a lot of respect for that don't love and respect me in the same.
Y'all gotta understand what he has been through with this girl. And he his family had to raise money to fight for his defense. Right? Krishan didn't post or contribute, or she didn't even check for him after she snitched on him, after he did that on behalf of her honor. He's been through so much with this girl.
You know, like or fashion that I love and respect them, and it hurt. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm hurt. I am hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some broken pieces I gotta put together, but at the end of the day, my intention is to, you know, address Junior's health and address the paternity of him, his well-being, because I don't necessarily feel like he's being taken care of in the best regard. I don't feel like he's being put first. I feel like people are putting their careers and themselves first and the money first, other than Junior, and not even realizing if you put Junior first, everything else will fall in place. The money will come, the clout will come, like, you know, all of the things that people are using and manipulating Junior for, they will get those things out of, sorry, digging in my nose, y'all. Like, they will get that stuff in return of just being good humans, but it's like we don't have any good humans around Junior. And it's like I'm the only person that's brave enough to say it. I'm the only one that got the balls. But I guess that's because I'm a man. But I did make a song yesterday, and I just want to see what y'all think for real. Because, like, this whole situation has been a lot, you get what I'm saying?
And Ronnie makes good music. Krishan even stole one of his songs. On top of everything, you send me to jail, you snitch on me, then you steal my music. This girl is diabolical.
And dealing with it day by day, taking it day by day, step by step. I'm not perfect. I know I'm not correct. However, I am trying to address things in the proper manner. And just to be transparent, my whole reason for pulling on my phone with the mall incident was to have physical evidence of my version of the story, because I know that Krishan plays police games. I know that her daddy is a politician in Baltimore City and he owns a law firm. So with that being said, I know that he can, you know, pull some strings. So I'm not about to play with her word versus mine, because her word versus mine is going to be her and her daddy's word and all them judges and people that they got on their side. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm playing with some foul people. Like, it's crooked. Like, this shit I'm going through is like some power type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, Krishan, like, Rock and Tasiki have a bunch of siblings, and basically Rock and Tasiki's siblings are all hating on Rock and Tasiki because, for one, Rock and Tasiki are like the black sheep of that family. They the go-tos. They the generational curse breakers of the family. This is what people don't know. Rock and Tasiki, dad, name is Sean Malone. He's a politician in Baltimore City. He has a law firm. He's married to a lady named Lisa Malone. This is the alleged people who y'all think is Junior's godparents. The people that y'all think is Junior's godparents, is actually Krishan's stepmother and her biological father. The reason that Krishan told Blueface that this is the reason Krishan told Blueface that her godfather molested her. Krishan told Blue that her godfather molested her in an attempt of keeping Blue from talking to this man. Because in actuality, Krishan is an informant. Krishan is providing information to, I don't know if it's the FBI, I don't know if it's the DEA. That's the part I'm trying to figure out. Because I know it's at a state level, but I'm trying to see if it's at a federal level. I'm not aware if this is at a federal.
Now, she is on record saying that she's a snitch. She'll snitch on everybody. So let me tell you, Ronnie knows this chick the best. Not even Blue Blaze clown ass. He don't even know her. Okay? But I believe she is an informant. I mean, look how she's been able to get away with everything so far. I mean, on the assault on James Ray Chanel, she only had to do 30 days. Now her probation is so... She got another chance, but her probation is so strict that if she make one bad move, if she even have a dirty piss, she'll have to go to jail.
Federal level yet. Krishan is a state level pig. And this is how I know she's a state level pig. Krishan has a brother named Eugene. Eugene is sitting in prison somewhere in Maryland, one of these Maryland state prisons, and he got 22 years. He be calling every day trying to get money. That's how I know. That's Eugene, right? He got 22 years for some violent shit. Mookie is another one of Krishan's older brothers. Mookie is locked up for a body right now. Mookie went to Cali to chill before he came back and got knocked off for the body. Prior to him getting knocked off for the body, Krishan was on some weird stuff, like trying to steal his music and trying to like manipulate him. He ain't really had nowhere to go at the time. He was homeless, so Krishan was helping him, with a place to stay. How do I know? Me and Mookie my dog. Me and Mookie, what's understood don't gotta be explained type of thing. If you know, you know. Mookie is a good individual, you know what I'm saying? He's real. He's cut from a different cloth. Mookie is the brother that all of them like love, admire, and are inspired by. To the point that Chastity calls herself the female Mookie. She's so inspired by Mookie that she calls herself the female Mookie. Right. Okay. Let me get some likes too, y'all. If y'all listening, y'all like what we got going on. Cause I see y'all here and y'all engaged, but y'all not really liking. I need y'all to drop likes. Y'all to drop likes. Like. So many different people trying to call me, trying to get me off this live. I'm not getting off this live. I'm here talking to my platform to people that may want to support me, to people that are curious. So Mookie is Krishan's brother, and Mookie is locked up for a body right now. Me and Mookie was out Cali chilling with each other in the studio one time before I had to basically I was out there. I had to shoot a video. I had a video shoot, I was out in LA doing some work. I had a video to shoot. So I was chilling with Mookie while I was working. In the midst of me working, I overheard, some stuff that was going on. Long story short, Krishan got mad at Mookie because Mookie wasn't able to find a job at the time. He needed some money. He asked Krishan for some money. Krishan gave him money one time, and then the next time she made him feel as though like he was less of a man just because he wasn't able to provide any money for himself at the moment.
And that sounds about right, because I remember when her and Lil PD was in the car and Lil PD was upset because it was a shooting incident while they were filming, and PD was on his way to D1. He couldn't get in no trouble. Notice everybody, all the men in Krishan's life end up in prison, and so did Lil PD. Okay? And I just remember the way she was talking to Lil PD, calling him an itch and this and that or whatever, disregarding his feelings or whatever, because it's all about Rock. She, I believe, views men as disposable. And I think she gets it from her family. And Ronnie's going to reveal some things, because I told y'all yesterday that Sean Malone was Charlotte's trick.
And he was vulnerable enough to ask his little sister. So this is when some truth started coming out. So me and Mookie, mind you, this is in 2022 of the incident I'm specifically speaking on. However, me and Mookie developed a relationship together when we went out to Cali together. If y'all been following Krishan since the Ultimate Tag show, then y'all know that I was her boyfriend around the time of the Ultimate Tag show. So, around the time of the Ultimate Tag show, me and Mookie went to, the audience on behalf of Krishan to support her. So, it was just weird. Like, I had felt like somebody had plugged her in to get onto that show, because it wasn't no audition she did. She hit me with they just hit me because I run track. Like, no, that's not how that went. You got on that show because your daddy pulled them strings. Your daddy know people that could, you know what I'm saying? So this is when I knew that Sean Malone was her daddy. Like, one time, this is when me and Rock, we was living with Tasiki before. Like, me and Rock actually lived with Tasiki. Like, had our own room in Tasiki house.
Okay, him and Rock stayed with Tasiki. Remember, Tasiki always talked about this. Sorry, guys. That cold's still coming up out of me. Thumbs up this video if you just joining. We getting into Ronnie Doe. He's breaking down some details. She made all these allegations against Tasiki. He about to get into why they had to move out of Tasiki's house. Let's go.
Tasiki used to wake up, make us breakfast. We all used to wake up, wake and bake together. We all used to go to sleep on a good night.
Wake and bake is like when you wake up and smoke some ganja.
Together, and like we was all actually like a family. So like I was like very, close to the family around this time. And Fox had came to the house and they wanted to basically shoot a segment of Krishan and Tifa specifically. Krishan and Tifa specifically. So the red flag was, how did Krishan at 16, almost 17 years old, maybe 18, get onto Fox? And the bait was, they came for the track and field shit. I got discernment, bro. Discernment is a gift from God. Discernment is something that God gives you in an attempt to help you navigate through your circumstances and through different obstacles out here in life. So, with that being said, things was just like, I don't know, man. Like, basically, after she got on that show, that's when I knew, like, all right, this girl is high power. And by high power, I mean, like, politician, judge, police, something like that. Because how is it that she was in 12th grade living with her sister and she got onto Fox? Fox ain't directly contact her. She ain't have no direct connect with Fox. You get what I'm saying? So whereas though for me, that was a red flag. I've been around people my whole life I got people in my family that's famous, that do TV business, that's in show business, so on and so forth. And it don't work like, you don't just wake up one day and then, You don't just wake up one day and end up on TV. So with that being said, I knew that some way, somehow she was plugged in. So I'm saying all of that to say that her brother Eugene and her brother Mookie is sitting in Baltimore City Jail, Central Bookings. Eugene is sitting in a state prison in Jessup, I believe. Last time I talked to him, he was sitting in Jessup. How is it that how is it that every time Krishan and Tifa get in trouble, they don't even make it to booking? They don't even make it to receiving. Like, soon as Krishan and Latifah get grabbed up by the police, they get let go because they call their dad. They say, oh, I know Sean Malone, and Sean Malone is a politician that owns a law firm. So when you have a politician that owns a law firm, law enforcement is like, all right, this is one of ours. Let's let them go. Slap on the wrist, in other words, or no slap at all, to be honest. More so like a verbal warning. Don't do it again, or I'm going to get your daddy. So what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is this girl just switched her probation back to Baltimore.
Y'all heard that? Switched her probation back to Baltimore. That's why she on the East Coast. Why is that, you say? Why would she do that?
Y'all see that she just switched her probation back to Baltimore. Her switching her probation back to Baltimore was an attempt to, for one, evade the law, but for two, be where she has high power. She don't have any high power in California. She don't have any high power in Oklahoma City. Why? Because she don't have any family that's in that's law enforcement, or you get what I'm saying, law, like legal aid, legal counsel, basically. So whenever she's in Maryland, she got basically a plug as a judge and a plug as a like that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Like, Krishan comes from some corrupt shit. Like, her life is a episode of power. Like, her dad is a politician. His name is Sean Malone. His name is Sean Malone.
Sounds Italian to me.
He got a wife named Lisa Malone. There's police behind me.
Fast forwarding.
No, it ain't police. I'm good. He got a wife named Lisa Malone, yo. Lisa Malone cut Junior umbilical cord at the hospital. When we was all at the hospital, yeah, this is police behind me, matter of fact.
Okay. So Ronnie never said he was in the delivery room. He said he knew who cut Junior's umbilical cord, which was Krishan's stepmother, Lisa Malone. Okay, people trying to spin it like he trying to be a liar. So he ain't lying. He ain't lying. Ronnie Sawyer has been consistent.
We talking about law enforcement, and it's mighty crazy how we talking about Sean Malone, the politician, and we got knockers following me. That's mighty ironic. It's mighty ironic how we got Sean Malone as a politician, and it's mighty ironic how there's knockers following me right now. That's not ironic to y'all? It's not ironic how y'all could keep playing dumb, bro. I'm gonna just let y'all know this. Latifah Malone and Krishan Malone are children of a high-powered politician in Baltimore City. They think that they daddy is this black nigga, but every other sibling other than Krishan and Latifah got nappy ass hair. How is it that every other sibling other than Krishan and Latifah got nappy ass hair? Y'all could go look at Petey hair. Go to Can't Guard PD on Instagram right now. Here's a bitch. How do Krishan and Latifah got that pretty ass hair? How are they so light? How are they?
Cause they mixed.
Their nose built like Garfield. They got Garfield nose. Why? Because they got their nose from their daddy. They got the face of Charlotte, but they got the nose and mouth of their daddy. They know their nose and their mouth is mixed up between, like literally, their nose and their mouth is mixed up between Charlotte, Tucker, and Sean Malone. Like, Krishan's mother used to be pretty as shit back in the day. It came to my knowledge that she used to be a lot lizard.
Okay? For those of you in the back, a lot lizard is prostitution. Like I told you, she was tricking with him. She was tricking with Sean Malone.
And Sean Malone was one of her most frequent clients. Sean Malone was one of her most frequent clients. So Charlotte used to be doing her thing as a lot lizard. Sean used to be hitting that. Sean loved Charlotte a lot. Charlotte is beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. She's still beautiful to this day. And I know that Sean is the mother of Krishan and Latifah, because when it came to a point when I was ready to put that ass out, because Krishan was running around sucking dick, her mother was strung out doing dope, which is heroin with fentanyl. Out in the city where I'm at, they cutting heroin with fat. So once you fuck with the smack, you don't go back. Her mother is fucking with the smack, so she wasn't able to take Krishan back in. Krishan ain't had nowhere to go. Latifah beefing with Krishan because Latifah mad about her nigga and Krishan damn near ready fuck on the low. Latifah and Krishan.
So remember, it was all the rumors that came about that Krishan was being inappropriate in Latifah's house, and that's why she ultimately had to put her out, because Krishan was being a little Jezebel that she is. Callie, I see what you said, Knotty. The law allow her to do that. Can't be mad at that this young man better mind his business. He talked too much calling out names. He may talk too much, but you know what? He got to do what he got to do to establish paternity of Junior. So be loud and proud, okay? Do what you got to do, Ronnie. He not scared, and I'm not mad at him.
Had a situation where Krishan was being hot in the ass fast, and her nigga, the nigga that Tasiki is with right now, he was ready to knock Krishan down. But Krishan tried to hit everybody with the card of, oh, he trying to rape me. He trying to do this. He trying.
Sound familiar? When we caught and our back is against the wall, we start spewing allegations just like she did against her father. Just like she did against Blue. Just like she did recently against Ronnie, talking about he a stalker, even though you know you was chilling with him.
Trying to do that. That nigga not trying to rape you. That nigga not trying to touch you. You trying to be hot in the ass and fast. You trying to put that pussy on him. You trying to put that pussy on Ryan, which is Tasiki nigga now, and she's a clown for still fucking with this nigga because he was trying to fuck with your little sister. You a clown. Tasiki, you goofy as shit. You goofy. You fucking with a nigga that was about to fucking what? Fuck your little sister? So if he would have fucked your little sister, what? If he would have fucked your little sister, what? You would have still been sucking his dick? Huh? Huh, Latifah? Huh, Latifah? You still would have been sucking his dick right now. And y'all go around and Y'all praise these weak ass females, man. These females run around prancing because they got a politician in their back pocket.
Praising these weak. This is who they make famous. Okay, thumbs up this video if you just joining. Okay. Shout out to the replay game. We had technical issues this morning, so I had to go live direct on YouTube. This is Ronnie Doe, Krishan Jr.'s alleged father. Okay. This spilling the deets, and we are here for it. Right, Knotty Crew? Thumbs up this video.
As long as they stay in Maryland, they can pull whatever strings they want. But not around this bitch. Not around here. Not around here. There ain't nobody scaring me, bro. Ain't nobody moving me, bro. Like, motherfuckers gonna have to put a private investigator on me for the rest of my life to stop what I'm doing, bro. But niggas ain't stopping shit. The show must go on, and the show don't stop. What I'm gonna start doing is, I'm gonna start documenting this shit and showing y'all what I'm living on a day-to-day basis. Because what's going on is, I'm gonna just tell y'all to play, and I'm about to get off this live because I'm getting too close to where I need to go, and y'all not ready to fox me out. This is what's going on, yo. This is the play. Krishan don't got no motion, yo. Krishan motion dead. Krishan cannot work with nobody. Don't nobody want to work with Krishan. So Krishan is trying to lead and be quiet with the circus on the church wave because she know if she violate her probation, she's going to jail. If Krishan even do a dirty piss, he's going to jail. If she even if her PO see that video of her talking to Blueface on the jail car, she could violate for that, bro.
Period. Because she's not supposed to be in contact with another felon. Ronnie's speaking facts. I'm telling you. Like, keep talking, Ronnie. Keep your foot on their neck. Keep exposing this hoe for who she is.
She could go to jail for that because that's a violation of probation. You are not supposed to be in communication with no felons while you're on probation. That's a violation of probation. So this is how this is going to go. There's only one or two ways. Everybody's done with Krishan crashing out. We tired of seeing her crashing out. It's time for a new change. We want to see something else. So what they trying to do is put Ronnie in. But what they not going to do is use Ronnie and paint Ronnie as a murderer, as a crazy ex, as a violent guy. Ronnie is not violent.
He's not.
Ronnie is not a murderer.
You know, because even that mall scene, the way that security guard was so aggressive at Ronnie was not being aggressive. Like, I really think he need to bring a complaint against that mall security because he put his hands on him unnecessarily or whatever. I just felt like the security guard seen who Krishan Rock was, and he felt like that was going to be his viral moment. That's just my honest opinion. But he did not have to be that aggressive with Ronnie.
Murderer. I've been acquitted for murder in the state of the people of California versus Karan Khan. I was acquitted for that. So, that being said, I'm not a murderer. I beat my murder case that I caught in 2019 of July in California. I beat my murder case with self-defense. The state of California is known for justifiable homicide.
Right, and Ronnie was able to prove it with camera footage, okay? And he came in on the tail end, like, because Krishan and Geronimo, that's who's the gentleman that was deleted, they was choking each other out. So he looking like, I gotta save my girl.
It's self-defense homicide. They known for self-defense homicide and justifiable homicide. I was able to beat my case with self-defense homicide. I beat my case in 2019, November 5th, 2019. I beat my case because I was able to prove that I murdered Geronimo Vasquez in self-defense. My family started a movement called Coronathon. Coronathon's purpose and intention was to bring me home. Krishan did not post my GoFundMe one time. She did not come to one fundraiser. She didn't throw one link from my GoFundMe onto her Instagram page, her Twitter, her YouTube, nothing. And I acted in self-defense, which is why I was able to beat my case. However, Krishan know a lot about what happened to Geronimo. Tifa know what happened to Geronimo. Y'all know what happened to Geronimo. Tasha K knows what happened to Geronimo. If y'all go and look at my video with Tasha K, my video with Tasha K goes in depth about what happened to Geronimo. Geronimo got his ass smoked because he was playing with God, manipulating God like God is something to be played with. God states in the Bible that you shall not touch thy anointed. God says in the Bible that sometimes people gotta be disciplined with the rod. Geronimo was disciplined with that rod. Boom. Boom. Headshot. Boom. Boom. To the dome. Krishan is disregarding all of the sacrifices that I made to make sure that she was straight, to make sure that she is the woman that she is today. I just want my paternity, bro. I just want my paternity. If y'all not gonna help me get a paternity, it is what it is. I ain't geeking. You feel me? It is what it is. Like, I can only do but so much, but I just want y'all to know that I'm doing everything I can in my power to bring Junior home and save Junior, man. I know y'all tell me I'm getting ahead of myself, man, but like, I feel spiritually connected to this boy, man. I feel like this boy is mine. I feel like y'all keep calling me crazy, but y'all don't understand it. I can't sleep at night because I know that Junior is not all right.
See? He know that Junior not all right. It's so much footage online of different situations Junior is in that he should not be in. And if it take Ronnie speaking loud and proud, do what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, Junior deserves better.
Until Junior is okay, I'm not going to be okay. So everybody that want to keep playing with me, y'all know how I get. Y'all know I lace up my cleats with duct tape. Y'all know I keep me a nice pair of sunglasses to keep the sun out my eyes. And this is what y'all definitely know because y'all seen this from when I went viral, from when the security guard put his hands on me. Y'all know I don't get my hands dirty. You smell what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave this with y'all, bro, before I go, because I really gotta go. I'm done playing with y'all, and I'm done being nice. Y'all all are not keeping my feelings and keeping my... Y'all not keeping me in mind at all, man.
We
y'all
are,
making
Ronnie.
it seem like I'm clout chasing and...
We are, Ronnie, and I don't believe he's clout chasing. I believe he has pure intentions. I believe he's the only one that cares about Junior's well-being. Seriously. And him knowing who his parents are. Like, at the end of the day, I believe Krishan tried to stay away from Ronnie while she was pregnant because she still wanted to drink and smoke, and she knew Ronnie wouldn't allow it. But Blueface sat back like the dumbass and this was like recording it and this and that or whatever, but it's not cool.
And like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, man. about it, bro. God don't play about me, man. I done made it home from a body. I done made it home from. God has always protected me. God has always made sure I'm okay. And y'all gonna learn the hard way. This is a song that I made. This is a song that I made. Yes.
All right, we're going to end it there. His song is called Established Paternity. Go over to Ronnie's channel and check it out. He owns the rights to that or whatever. But my prayers, I'm gonna keep my prayers out there for number one, Junior. Oh, I was about to fall off my chair. Number one, Junior and Ronnie. Ronnie, please do not, because Junior needs you. I just hope he don't use this opportunity and it takes him down a negative path. He's been through so much, and I could tell it don't even sit right with him, the situation that happened with Geronimo. Okay, because I feel like he's a genuinely good person. He's a person of standards, and things like that. Unfortunately, he crossed paths with the wrong woman who could not appreciate the honorable man that he is. All right, so I'm gonna keep my eyes on Ronnie and his story. He said he's gonna document everything. I believe by next week, he should be hearing something from the courts. But hashtag save Junior Knotty Crew. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. I love you all, and hopefully tomorrow we won't have these technical issues. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure it out now. What's going on with StreamYard and why I didn't have any sound. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Until next time, Knotty Crew, I'm out. One.